Hi, Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com, and after several months of people asking my opinion about this filter, I present you the diffusion filter, black diffusion filter by K&F Concept, also known as Mist, and I've got the 1/8, 1/4, and half diffusion. So let's start. So, disclaimer, although K&F Concept sends me this gear for free, I'm not a sell person for K&F Concept. I would buy it myself, okay? So I always tell whatever I want and what I think, or my opinion, my honest opinion, okay? So they send me three, 1/8, 1/4, and half diffusion. But there is also a 100%, okay? I don't have it, but I'm going to show you the example, how it works, all this. So first I'm going to give you some information about the filter itself, and then I will show you the result, how it affects, so you can pick the one you think is better for what you want to do, in case you would be interested, obviously. If this is not the kind of filter you use, obviously not, okay? So what are these filters for? Well, basically, it can be for photography and also for videography, maybe more for videography, but also I think for photography. It's strange, but with the digital era, many people thought that they could do everything in post-production, and it's true, you can do many things in post-production, but like a couple of years ago, people started to use filters again. Some people discovered filter, and some people who had used filter before the digital era want to go back because they want to have the result from the camera. So they want to preview the result, all this, they don't want to do just post-production. This does not mean it's not possible to do some post-production, obviously, but some people want to have the results straight from camera. So what do you use that for? Well, many people are speaking about cinema look, and obviously you have all the part regarding shutter speed, all this, but there's also another part of cine look, which is the soft aspect, the diffusion aspect. So these filters are great for making some diffusion, and you have a look at the like light is like more diffused. If you look at a spot of light, instead of being really hard, it's like misty, okay? That's a word, mist filter, okay? And also, if you look at people, the skin is softer, okay? So this is why many people use that. Actually, when we speak about softer skin, it reminds me of my Hasselblad softer filter that you use for wedding and portraits. You put it because if you didn't have a digital post-production to get rid of some wrinkles, that will make it softer, okay? So depending on what you want to do, you will get all of them or some of them, depending on the grade of diffusion you want. So they come in a plastic box, and it's not a screw-on box, it's a bayonet. You don't have to be turning all the time like this, and it's well protected. And also it can be used for several sizes. So you see there's some like rubber here that actually locks the filter in place, so you don't have like a maracas in your bag, okay? And then if you look at the filter, it's written, this is a 1/4, this one, it's written here, the filters, the grade, and also the size, okay? So the presentation is really good, okay? For the picture video demo, I'm using my Olympus OMD EM5 Mark II. Here I've got a lens, the 12 to 40 millimeter 2.8 Pro. I've got a 62 millimeter diameter, so I asked them to send me 62 millimeter, okay? But actually, if you have several lenses, I recommend you get a larger diameter and then a step-up ring. So it means you will be able to use this filter with all your lenses, okay? So, but this tip is really usual, okay? Also, one thing I really like on this filter, you have some kind of grip here on both sides, so it's a lot easier to screw it on or to unscrew it. It's really practical. By the way, I'll give you a tip. When I present a product, I always give also some tips, okay? So I see many people, they get the filter locked on the lens or on another filter, and they don't manage to unscrew it, and they make a massive mistake. They think that if you heat it up, it will be easier to take it out. And no, if you warm your filter, the metal will expand, and then it will be really locked. You must do the other way around. Place your lens or your camera and the lens in a freezer bag, okay, that have a, you can lock it so you don't have humidity getting in there, and then you place it in your fridge or in your freezer in the freezer maybe like 15 minutes, on the fridge maybe an hour. So it's going to contract the metal, and then it will be a lot easier to unscrew the filter. Never force a filter because you can break your front part of your lens. So always try this first to have it colder, and then it will unscrew easier. Okay, so this is a tip I give you. Okay. So before getting to the demo, more information. This filter are coated on both sides. They are anti-reflection, which is really good, because otherwise, if you have some reflection, you might have some ghosting effect that you actually see the image repeated, because the image comes into your lens, reflects on the front lens of your lens, okay, and then on the back of the filter, and then comes back, and then you've got the image several times. Okay, there is a coating, so you don't have this. Then it's anti-water and anti-grease and anti-scratch. So it means if there's a drop of water that falls on your filter, it will go away. And same thing with grease. So it means you can keep shooting. If it starts raining, you don't have a drop of water that stays on the filter. It will go away. Okay, and that's easier. Okay. Also, something I don't know how to explain it. Although you get a misty image, whether it's video or photography, it's still sharp. It's like, it's true that you may think, yeah, but still, if my wrinkle is still sharp, you still see it. Yeah, I don't know how they do that, but I don't have this sensation of losing sharpness. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see it. These filters are thin, 3.3 millimeter thickness or thinness, whatever. So they don't actually create vignetting. It means if your lens obviously already has vignetting, it will keep vignetting. But if you don't have if your lens doesn't have any vignetting at the aperture or the focal length you're using, adding the filter will not create vignetting. So that's good news. It is aluminum, aviation aluminum. I don't know how you call that. Aviation grade aluminum is special. It's really nice quality. It won't get rusty or whatever. It's really good quality. So now I'm going to show you some sample of pictures and video I've made at 1/8, 1/4 and a half grade. So it gives you an idea, and you may feel what's better to use or what would be better. Okay, so I'll show you and come back for conclusion. First, I make a picture without any filter, so you have a point of comparison. Okay. Now I'm going to make a picture with 1/8 to see the difference. Now with 1/4. And now with 1/2. Let's see. And now we're gonna see with the spot of light. This is a Sandmark light. I made a review, okay, and I took off the diffuser, okay, so you actually will see better if it makes like some kind of glow or not. Okay, so let's do it. Same thing without filter and all the filters. Okay. So now we're going to try on skin. Obviously I've got a lot of beard, so it's hard to see. I've got my forehead, so we can see if I get a baby skin like 20 years earlier, you know. Well, 20 years earlier I wasn't a baby yet, but I was already, I'd been a baby for a long time, but let's see if really get softer. Let's try. So now with no filter, so let's see, the wrinkles are true, are real, okay, no cheating, okay. Now I'm bathing in 1/8 mist, okay, so let's see. Ooh, look at this soft skin. I look like, whoa, wow, this is not surgery, but yeah, okay. Ooh, this is really romantic. I am like misty, okay, so I don't know what you think. So I tried to make the video not too long because there are many applications you can do with these filters. Obviously, I cannot say the quarter or half or eighth is better one from the other. It all depends on what you want to do. It's we can do anything. So it depends. For example, the maximum diffusion, I didn't have the 1/1. I wish they had sent it to me also, but I've got the half. And it diffuses a lot more, so maybe for something really romantic like a wedding or portrait or nude photography, for example, I think maybe it would be nice. And for flowers, things like this, maybe a quarter only. And if you make a typical YouTube video and you have some backlight, like a LED light like I had before, put it in the back, maybe you want to diffuse it a bit, so maybe a quarter would be enough. And there are many possibilities, so it's not a matter of what is best, it's a matter of taste. So you can like a quick comparison of what I've made and decide what's better for you. If you need all of them or just one or two of them, it depends on you, okay? If you like that kind of effect. Obviously, if you don't like that kind of effect, well, no point, okay? But thank you for watching the video anyway, okay? So but you see how it looks, or maybe you know someone is interested, okay? In case you would be interested in getting them, I'll leave you links in the description where you can get them. And also I want to thank K&F Concept for sending me so many gear during the year. They don't tell me what I have to say, they give me total freedom about my opinion, but I must say that the quality of the gear is incredible. For the price it costs is really incredible. One thing I actually liked really much about this filter, because I saw other reviews of people comparing with the Tiffen mist filter, and it has a color shift, and this one has not. So it's true, you can correct in post-production. If you don't have to do this step of correcting, well, that's better. So this one, I didn't observe any color shift, so really good, okay? So thank you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the small button down here, and also a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. I'll also leave you links of my gear on Amazon, links to all the K&F Concept product I've reviewed, and also link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.